In today's video, I'm going to show you how to grow a mango tree from a seed. It brings me so much joy watching how this new life is being created. I definitely recommend that you try it yourself. So, let's get started! I begin with peeling off a nice ripe mango that has previously been washed. As you can see, I'm using a yellow Atalfo mango, but I tried other types before and they produce similar results. In my opinion, it's not all that important what kind of mango you choose. Now that the skin has been removed, we are ready to cut into the meat. I find it helpful to use a sharp knife to easily cut through the fibrous sections near the pit. Use caution, however, as the juicy fruit may slide in your palm. Here is our rough-looking pit, and those mango pieces will definitely make for a delicious smoothie. Next step is scraping off the pit. Here, I wrapped it in a piece of paper towel to maintain a better grip while scraping. Yes, this part can get a bit messy, but it's worth giving it the time. The more pulp you remove, the easier it would be later to get into the seed. With the pit all cleaned up, it's finally the time to open it. Beginning at the wider part of the shell, cut gently but firmly along its edge, trying not to damage the seed inside. Using your thumbs, split open the shell and carefully reach inside to remove the seed. It amazes me how much the seeds can vary in their shapes, sizes, and even colors. It's often advised to remove this paper-like outer coating to avoid the potential molding. Do your best, but not to stress yourself about it. It happened to me once before, but it was rather rare. We have now come to the point to wrap the seed with paper towel. You can either use a dry sheet and spray it with water afterwards, or, as I'm doing here, use an already wet sheet to wrap it. I then place both in a plastic Ziploc bag, which will provide the moist environment for the seed to germinate. It's best to put the bag away to a warm and dark place and simply wait a week or two to see the first signs of growth. I've noticed that the top of my fridge provides the ideal conditions for the seeds to sprout. I've even created this little greenhouse in which I have seeds in different stages of their growth. You can see how happy and healthy they are in this warm and humid enclosure. However, for the purpose of this video, I have a few seeds growing in separate bags, so follow me along to see how they are doing. Here is one, merely a week old. Let's see what a short 7 days can do. It already has a tiny root forming, strongly attached to the wet paper. And here is another one. having spent 2 weeks enclosed in a Ziploc bag. Let's take a look at this fellow. Oh, the roots are visibly longer, and even the little stem begins to form. Can you see the tiny baby leaves coming? Ooh, look at the color of that paper. I bet that's from the roots growing super strong. It's impressive what 4 weeks can do. The tree is clearly visible and seems to be doing very well. Wow, look at that! More than 2 months and the tree has already outgrown its little house. It's definitely ready to be taken out. I'll try to remove it very gently so we can see it closer. Don't the leaves look gorgeous and super healthy? The roots too appear well developed under the seed. You can tell they're still growing by looking at their white tips. And so is the tree, coming up with fresh new leaves. I must say that it's quite rare to come across the seed with such a vibrant green color. To ensure its continuous growth, I'm now going to transplant the tree to its pot. I have already filled it halfway with some nutritious planting soil. After carefully placing the tree into the pot, I cover it with the remaining soil. Lastly, I give it some water. Have a happy life, my mango tree. With nothing else but the freshest and healthiest ingredients. Remember those mango pieces? It's a smoothie time! Yummy and delicious! Enjoy!